do I
Okay,
still
so
get to see this later?
no, so what I'm gonna do is here on Discord, I'm gonna share my screen. Okay.
Okay.
Now go and like view my screen on Discord,
Yeah. A sec.
and
One
then
second. Yeah, I'm here.
okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over those games we just played. So here.
So can we do the best of three and then start counting the two?
Okay. So okay, can you see my screen by the way?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
awesome. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so we can start out with the Young Link Ditto. Well, okay, that was just a misinput. Okay, so you're sitting in shield, right? You can't just like sit in shield for too long because otherwise you're like pretty
No.
vulnerable.
So here's why I do it, because I like that you explain to me why I'm wrong so that I can change my mindset. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so the reason I do it is because I wait for you to do something committal and then I get out of shield and try to punish it.
Yeah,
So tell me what
so shielding is usually a disadvantageous position in this game. It's not always. Like there are times
really?
where yeah, so there's times where shielding is good. And it's going to basically be there's basically like two good times to shield or maybe three good times to shield. One is when
You're
you're
approaching with a shield for sure, right?
say again.
Oh, sorry. No, I don't want to cut. No,
Oh,
sorry.
no,
Go
you're good.
ahead.
So here's the thing: you should shield when you're forced to shield, if that makes sense. So like, there's a lot of situations where like shield is a
Okay,
frame one
that
move.
makes sense.
Shield is a frame one move. So like, there's a lot of situations where like you will not have enough time to like use any input except shield. And sure, shield has counterplay, like obviously grab, but a lot of times people grabbing you
Yeah.
is going to be less risky for you than people say hitting
Then,
you with an attack, like another attack, right? So sometimes it's better to take grab damage than it is to take like different damage. So that's one. Basically, if you don't have any other options, sometimes shielding is just your like best way of like mitigating, say, you not dying, right? Option two in terms of like shielding being good is shielding on platforms is usually really good because like if your opponent's not on platform and you're on platform, then they can't grab you, right? Because they're not right next to you. And so
yeah.
yeah, so usually shielding on platform is really strong because like you basically like can usually get away from the situation for free after they have to like commit to an attack. I mean it like they're again like they can call you out on your like timing and they can like wait
You're
out your
so
shield.
knowledgeable, by the way. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
You're
thank
so
you.
knowledgeable.
So
Yeah, no, for real. Everything you say is very important to me. Like,
mm,
really good. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah, so shielding on platform is good because again, like they can't grab you, right? And so they're trying to pressure you, and what they're gonna have to do is they're gonna have to like call you out with like an attack on like the timing. But see, like if they let's say like you're here, I'm here, like and you shield on platform, and I up air you, well, like after my up air, I'm gonna be in so much end lag, you're gonna be able to like jump away, and now you're out of the
Yeah,
situation. Now, sure,
yeah.
I can time my up air with like to like the same time that you jump and then I can hit you, but like that's a read, right? That's a read because like there's so much like input delay in this game that like you can't react to that. Now, sure, that's still a bad position for you where like you're like jumping away because usually being above someone, like directly above someone in this game is bad. But again, like when you don't really have another option, then it's still like a lot of times it's a better option, right? It's like how are you gonna get off platform? I mean, you have three things, right? You can either jump away, you can run off
Hmm.
platform, or you can drop down. But if your opponent's
And
below
shield is
you,
good. Yeah.
yeah, if your opponent's below you, you can't really run off or
Well,
drop
basically,
down.
what I was doing, basically, like if we put it like short term, like what I was trying to, what I was trying to do when I was holding shield on the side of the stage was doing something similar to me being on the side of the stage on the platform in some ways, because I was well, but then not. No, it's kind of more complicated because I was trying to punish you out of it, not just get out. But
Right.
I don't know.
So that
But
and that
also,
again that
since I
was
was
gonna be like my third point, which was shielding is good
yeah,
when you are trying to like get your opponent to commit to an
yeah,
attack and then punish them for so yes that like that third scenario is a legitimate use case. Now the issue is you're
yes,
like
I was too far.
when you use it, yes, you're too far, and
Yeah.
it's also like it's not just about being too far. It's about like when you're using it. So this was neutral, right? Like
Can you rewind to that part when I was
yeah,
holding
of
shield like an
course,
idiot? Because I want to see that mental image and remind myself that this is a
sure,
stupid thing to do.
yeah. So
Here, pause
So
it
look,
otherwise.
the shield here. The shield was okay here because
Yeah.
otherwise you would have gotten hit by the arrow, and you didn't have any other option other than shielding to not get hit by the arrow. So the shield is good. Now the problem is
Or jump, right?
you held
Or no?
shield. Look at this. You're holding shield. Like I'm using
Yeah.
boomerang even, and you're holding shield.
Yeah.
Now the problem is this is neutral, right? So like I have every option to pressure you, right? In neutral, like I don't have to commit to any specific attack. I can do anything, and all you're doing is holding shield. So your
Wait,
options.
this needs to be streamed. That's such a shame, though. What the
I
fuck
am
is
streaming
going on?
it.
Oh, you are? Okay,
Yeah,
good. Because I
yeah.
want to rewatch this so bad.
No,
Okay,
yeah.
thank you.
I'm streaming this.
Okay, good.
It's on my Twitch.
Okay,
Um,
cool.
yeah. So Um, so you have limited options out of shield, whereas I have way more options, like not actually being in shield, right? So out of shield, you can do an
Yeah.
aerial, so you can do like an air, a forward air. You can do like up B, or you can do like up smash, right? Or you can let go of shield. Now, letting go of shield, it takes 11 frames, so it's very slow to like just let go of shield. Okay. The other thing is, even when we're talking about like your aerials out of shield, you can't build up any like momentum. You have to like jump in place, and then you just have to rely on your aerial drift. But like Young Link has a bottom 20 aerial drift in the game, so if you're jumping in place, you're not gonna move very far, right? So actually, your options out of shield are like
Yeah.
very limited. Whereas like I can pressure you safely because most characters have like pretty safe shield pressure. Like they can like for example, boomerang. If I just throw out boomerang, I mean, sure, it's gonna hit your shield, right? But I'm also not at risk. Like all it's doing is it's doing free
Yeah.
shield damage, and you can't do anything
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it, right?
yeah, yeah,
Um, so
yeah.
so a lot of characters they're gonna be able to like pressure your shield, and if they play it correctly, you're not actually gonna be able to like hit them out of shield. Like let's say Byleth, right? Let's say Byleth does like a space forward air against your shield. Well, you can't do anything about that. I
Mhm.
mean, even if you parry it, you can't grab them like if they space it correctly.
No.
So they are going to be
Oh,
hitting
wait,
your
so then
shield.
what do you do in this situation?
Yes.
You try to like quick punish retreating
No,
boomerang, like you
so
said earlier.
so here, so after you shielded,
It's like a byleth comes with a
yeah,
forward air. I mean,
yeah. So it's all about positioning. It's all about movement. So it's going to be angles and movement. Okay. So the thing is, again, you shielded the fire arrow. That made sense. That was good. Now, like I'm super far away, and there's nothing that I can follow up on. That's true, and because you shielded the fire arrow, I'm in too much end lag to like follow up at this distance. So at this
Okay.
point, you should be thinking, I need to stop being in shield. I need to start using like my own movement and like getting my own stuff set up, right?
yeah.
Um,
Because doing it because and what about this is like my last argument until I'm convinced, right?
yes.
No, but I'm already convinced. But I mean, what if you do a boomerang, I shield it,
hmm
and then I let go of shield and do my own boomerang to approach? Or is that not quick enough?
Yeah. So again, you can, but you are gonna be in like boomerang is like a frame like 33 move to come out. So it is going to be like pretty committal. Again, depending on the spacing. So like this is safe spacing to do boomerang at. So like yes, you could do
Okay,
boomerang
okay,
here.
well, yeah,
You could,
okay.
and again, if
Yeah.
I don't move forward, here's the thing. Like
It's
so,
safe.
let's say my boomerang's going toward you, but then let's say that I am moving forward with my boomerang, and you're still in shield. So like after boomerang hits you, right? I'm gonna be like let's say here, and now it's gonna be too late for you to use your own boomerang out of
Now my
shield
only option, yeah, okay, true. Then my only
because
option would be like a nair out of
yeah,
shield,
yeah,
or maybe
it'd
an
be
up B
or
like
again or
maybe
movement, right? Like you can like move and
movement.
like find a better angle. Yeah, because then you can use
Yeah,
like
but
your
that
dash
just gave
speed.
you more stage
It
and
does, but again, it's about like again, stage is just about do you have options against your opponent. Sometimes
yeah.
you need to give up stage control to get a better position. Like that's just how it
Okay,
works. And so
yeah.
I wouldn't get fixated. I wouldn't get fixated on stage control.
Okay.
Think more about what can I do against my opponent that like will beat my opponent and won't get me hit. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
it.
so definitely
Mhm.
this this is one thing that's very important. That this is why not maybe not completely losing game just because of that, but I'm at least like taking damage freely or easily
Yeah.
because of this.
Yeah, so anyway, so
That's
again,
a good thing to
point
like.
being right
Yeah,
here, you have a window. You have a window to like do something. You can jump, you can throw out your own boomerang, right? You can like move forward. There's a lot of things you can do here, but if you just stay in
yeah,
shield,
but I
if you,
messed up there.
if
Yeah,
you just stay in shield,
yeah,
then look, I'm approaching you,
yeah.
but like what are you
Yeah.
going to do? What are you going to do, right? Like are you going to
What do I
do
do anyway? What do I do?
you
I'm
just
so
said.
curious.
You just
I
said
do
like
nothing.
but here's the thing, right? It's like here's the thing, right? If we look at this frame by frame, kind of.
Yeah,
So look.
I did nothing. That's
So
so funny.
look. What are you gonna do here is the question though. The only thing you could really do here is you could do
Yeah,
a short hop forward, neutral air. But like that's
yeah.
a hard read, right? Like that's literally one option,
It is a hard read. Yeah,
and it'll lose to a lot of options, right? Because
yeah,
I'm the one that has like momentum right now. So if I jump forward, right, then I'm gonna hit you if you jump. Like I have all of the advantage here, and sure I go for a grab, which again it's like sure you could spot dodge it or roll it or
it makes
like
a lot of
or
sense with my
whatever.
shield
But yeah, but
grab.
you're not in a good position because I am gonna be spaced outside of your range, right? And I have all of the like what's it called
Yeah,
like the movement. I have all the movement options
yeah,
because the
yeah,
other thing
yeah.
is if
I
I
know.
jump forward here,
Yeah,
let's say I jump forward and you don't jump, like you're still in shield. Okay, well now I can do like a forward air on your shield, which is safe on shield, right? It's like -2 on shield. Or I can jump back, and then you're still in shield. And again, your shield is just going down, and you're not doing anything. So I'm just getting
yeah,
to
that's
pressure
the
you
thing
for
too.
free.
With Young Ling, it's like even worse because some characters you see like if they do that the forward air, it'll be punishable out of shield.
Right, but
But
not.
Young Link, it's
Mhm.
even worse. So, but anyway, that's still a stupid way to play. Like what I was doing, there's no sense for
Yeah,
me.
you're
Because
basically
there's no
this.
way to whip punish from there, even if you have projectiles or not. It's too
Exactly.
far. It's too far.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And really it sounded like you were hoping that your opponent made a mistake as opposed to like just beating your
Yes.
opponent for
Yeah,
like
that's
yeah.
what I was thinking.
You need to beat your opponent even if they don't make mistakes.
Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah.
what I mean by that
But
is
yeah,
like
that's what I do a lot though. I do
yeah.
a lot of whip punish. Like this is what like mentality is. But I think it's because Palutina's a whip punish character.
Mhm. Like with
So
punishing is
I
good
wait
if you
until
can bait.
you make a mistake and then
Yeah.
try to twist
And
it.
Yelling can do that to some extent, but he can do that with projectiles, right? He can't just do that if he's like standing in place. Like projectiles,
But even so, like yeah,
yeah. Like
yeah.
the reason projectiles are good is because they limit options, right? And once you limit options, then you can like force people into being into like good situations for you. The other thing about it is shoot, what was I gonna say? Um shoot.
Movement. I'm not sure, really.
Um, let me see if I
But I
remember.
understood everything so far.
Yeah. So, fuck. Um. Oh, right. I remember. So unreactable range. So here's the thing. There is a range which is about this. It's about this range, like right here versus you're right here. This range is what's called essentially like a burst range or an unreactable range, because of like the game's built-in like delay and everything, which is usually like 6 frames offline. At this range, you cannot react. You cannot react to what your opponent's doing. So you're essentially guessing, right?
Oh,
Because
is that why I stayed in shield? Because I was feeling stupid.
well, yeah, I mean maybe that's why you stayed in shield. But my point is like you can't react because so the average like human reaction time is going to be like 16 frames, right? And then you have to add 6 frames to like the input delay. So you're essentially acting like if you're trying to react to what your opponent is doing, you're essentially reacting on like frame 22, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but then
Whereas,
also there's the thinking time. Is he gonna jump or grab?
of
And
course,
that's waste frames too.
of
You know.
course, exactly. So like the earliest you're acting is around frame 22. So the issue is, like again, I'm not saying reacting isn't good. Reacting is good in a certain way, but you can't just react to what your opponent is doing because once you get into this range, they can use if I do like a short hop forward air or nair, like that's gonna be like frame 3 frame. I'm gonna hit you like around like let's say frame like let's say 13 or something, right? Like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus like 3, like around 10 to 15. I'm gonna hit you around like frames 10 to 10 through 20. Let's say I'll hit you somewhere between frames 10 through 20, but you won't be reacting till like frame 22. So like this range is unreactable. You just have to guess, right? And so the issue is because you have to guess, the question is what option can you pick, which is a good guess. And again, the problem is because you're in shield, you don't have very many good options to guess. I have a lot of good options to guess. You don't really have any good options. You have very few options to guess.
Actually, okay. So I completely understand that. So if you can back up 5 seconds,
Sure.
because then let's just talk about. Can you put it back before you throw the boomerang, or like while you're doing, or
Yeah.
before you do it? I don't know if you're allowed.
So okay, so again,
If you're
you
allowed
got
to
hit.
pause
You
at
got
the
hit.
right
Now
time.
you shield it. That's good, right? Now
Stop here. Stop here. Yeah,
yes.
stop here. Stop here. Yeah. Okay. My question is perfect. I understand this is not what I should have done. So then from here, boom. Now, what do I do instead to fix?
Yeah. So
to
what
fix
you do,
that?
what you
What
do
I
here, what you do here is what
Yeah.
I would do. What I would do is I would do one of like two things essentially. I would either like jump forward, right? I would either jump forward
Yeah.
or I would like jump in place and like throw out like my own boomerang or arrow. So if you're jumping forward, again, there's an unreactable
Jump in
range.
place. Can you go further into this?
So look, let me explain. It has to do with
Yeah.
distances. So right now, I'm very far away from you, right? So I can't immediately hit you with anything. Like we're very far away from each other. You can't hit me, I can't hit you, right? So here's the thing. If you jump forward and I decide again because a lot of this stuff is unreactable. If I decide to like dash towards you because maybe again I see you're in a shield, maybe I want to grab you, maybe I want to down tilt you, right? If I decide to dash forward and you jump forward, then now you actually have like a pretty good angle against me. So like or let's say
Here's also my mentality towards that. So yeah, the thing is, that it's like I know that Young Link is a zoner, and I watched a YouTube video about zoning, and it's like you throw a projectile, like for example, straight, so then you can guess that your opponent will go above and blah blah blah, and then
Yes.
you can, because you know that where they're going, you can
Correct.
punish them, and even if you miss your projectile, it's still good because it restricts their movement,
Correct.
right?
Yeah, I agree.
So then I'm thinking, also in my head, it probably influenced it. I swear, it probably did. Like the way I was shielding there is also because if I jump towards you, then you're winning the zoning game.
Yes and no. Yes and
right?
no, and that's what I'm trying to explain. I hear where you're coming from, and let me explain that part. So again, there's this stuff, like there's a lot of stuff that's unreactable. So look, there's a lot of things that I could do. Like so in this case, I throw boomerang, right? But like let's say that you jump forward and I throw boomerang. Well, you can actually there's two things. One is depending on how I throw boomerang. Let's say I throw boomerang forward. You've jumped over it. So you're actually zone breaking me, and because I'm in a certain amount of like end lag, right?
Oh,
A lot of
really?
times you actually have
From this
frame
distance, though? Am
advantage.
I zone breaking you from this distance?
No, not
Like
necessarily from this
before?
distance. Again, we're probably too far away from each other at this distance.
Yeah,
But again,
this way.
I'm talking about like what if I had done like a short hop forward like boomerang? Do you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of stuff that's like unreactable, but like at this distance, if you jump forward, you're actually in a pretty good position because again, so if you jump forward and I boomerang, either you can jump over boomerang or you can like go under boomerang, or
Like what
if
I
I
told
let's say I
before?
throw a boomerang, let's say I throw a boomerang directly at you, you can actually destroy boomerang with nair and forward air, which like those hitboxes
Okay,
you're gonna be at a good
yeah,
angle.
true.
You're
But then if I do that,
mm-hmm.
then I'm the one in end lag approaching with end lag, no? Because like so I destroy your boomerang with Nair, but then when I land I have end lag, and your boomerang's already been out for a while, so now you don't have end lag. So if I approach you with end lag, it's kinda like worse, no? Maybe?
There's we're both gonna have some end lag, right? Like throwing boomerang is very laggy. Like throwing boomerang is very laggy. So again, like let's say I was closer.
Okay, but if it was okay, then just for the sake of understanding, if it was an arrow which has really lower lag, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, but then I wouldn't be stopping it with an arrow. Actually, never mind. Because you can't angle the arrow up.
Yeah, unless you're going at it from above,
Mine.
right? Um. So
Okay.
here's the thing. Let's say I'm closer to you. Let's say I'm closer to you. Let's
Yeah,
say
but
I'm
then you have to land, so you get in lag as well.
Yeah. But but
Yeah.
it's not just that. It's not just that. Like if let's say I throw a boomerang here and you're doing an approach and you use nair, your nair will eat like you'll extend your hitbox on the boomerang. Like you're gonna eat the boomerang, but then your hitbox is still gonna be active and you're gonna fall with nair. I'm still gonna be in end lag from throwing
True, but
boomerang.
yes.
So
Okay,
you're zone
true.
breaking.
So for that distance, it's clear.
Right.
For that distance, for sure. But what about this
Right, so
distance
this
here,
distance
though?
again. So what I'm saying is, I'm so far that even if you jump forward, you really shouldn't get hit by anything at this angle. You shouldn't get hit by anything because even if I throw boomerang at you, you can destroy boomerang. Now here's the thing: you're saying, well, I have to land and I have end lag. Well, yes and no because you can double jump after your nair. You can double jump after your forward air. You don't have to commit to landing. You have a lot of different mix-ups. You can also start
I
like
guess, but then I'm also on top of you, which is worse too, no?
it depends. It depends on the angle. So again, like here's the thing: Young Link struggles to hit at a diagonal forward angle. Like this is the hard angle for Young Link to hit at. So in order for Young Link to hit, so, like let's say you're right here and I'm right here, right? This is a very hard angle for me to hit at because look, in order to hit you with up air, I'd have to like run forward up air, right? But that's
What
like
about up tilt?
up tilt is too small. Up tilt's very small.
Okay, true. Okay, but then what about other characters that have
Sure.
projectile?
So it's gonna
Because it
it's
doesn't
gonna be
always
matchup
really.
specific. Everything's matchup specific.
No, yeah, true. But we're no, but yeah. But if we're talking about so holding shield is not really good. So I need to approach. But anyway, so this is pushing it because we're saying that you're gonna be throwing a projectile upwards to like guess my jump, and then if you do that, well, I guess yeah, okay, it's fine. I whatever. Maybe you don't understand me, but I get it. I get it.
No, I get what you're saying.
There's just a lot to consider.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's definitely a
There's a
lot.
lot.
I think we're on the same page. I'm just trying to like. There's a lot of stuff
Oh yeah.
to talk about, and yeah, look. Let's start here. Because you had to shield fire arrow, like you are in a frame negative position compared to me, right? And that's exactly what I want to be doing, right? Is I want to be like putting you in a bad situation and keeping you in a bad situation. Now, there are ways to get
Oh.
out of bad situations, but yeah, technically you're starting out from a slightly disadvantageous position because you are in shield and it takes
Okay.
it's you know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you,
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
you're already in a disadvantageous position. I'm telling you how to get out of
Yeah.
disadvantageous position, right? Now if you
Yeah. Then it
continue
makes it even worse. Yeah.
if you continue to
Alright.
hold shield, you're gonna be in an even more disadvantageous position. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, so it's all relative.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's all
Okay.
relative to
Cool.
what your opponent is doing. Um,
Okay.
so yeah. Anyway, So again, you can move, you can throw out your own projectile, you can like move forward, try to zone break. Again, especially like if you're reading me like going in, then you have a good angle, right? This diagonal forward angle is really bad for Young Link because like you can do like a falling nair, you can do a falling forward air, and those are gonna be very like those are gonna beat everything that I have because like I'm not gonna have an angle to do up air. I'm not really gonna have an angle to do like forward air or nair. You're gonna have the frame advantage. You're gonna have the angle. So it's all about angles. It's all about angles. So again, if you move,
Okay,
if you
yeah,
jump
so that
forward,
satisfies the answer. Yeah,
yeah, if you
I
jump,
get it. I
yeah,
get
if
it.
if you jump forward, right. Again, if you
Yeah.
read my movement, you have that angle, and if you don't read my movement, if I stay over here, then you're actually like, then you're just like sort of using empty movement to like find a better position and
Sure.
like not stay in shield, right?
Cool.
So
Cool.
yeah, you're trying to find a way to get back into neutral essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So
For sure.
so yeah,
For
so
sure. For
so
sure.
yeah, I throw that boomerang up to sort of like say, "Hey, stay grounded." And then I
Yeah, I like it. I like
right,
it.
and then I go for the hard call out because I'm seeing that you've been shielding, right? So I'm like, "Oh, he's going to stay shielding." Okay.
Yeah.
That's a true combo. Then
Yeah, for sure.
if he had fell instead of double jumped, that would have hit. But good.
Yeah.
So you
And
double
then
jumped it away.
you double
That's fine.
out.
And now I'm
But
in
I almost
lag, and
always
you can
know.
land, so that's fine. Now look at this though. You're doing a very early nair.
True.
Okay, so again, I'm trying
Okay.
to cut
Yeah.
off
Yeah.
angles. See, I'm trying to cut off the platform to force you to like stay like in the corner, like or like stay
So
at this angle. Yeah.
yeah. So the reason I did the early nair was to make sure that you wouldn't stay in this position where I'm cornered. Like, so you backed away, right? So I don't know if that was because I
Well, no,
cared.
I backed away because I was in too much end lag. Like, look at this. I'm in end lag.
Yeah. So that nair was kind of useless then.
Yeah. It was useless. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then I don't know if maybe I was also thinking I could punish it, but that would be stupid. I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay,
you just
so that
weren't
was
close enough,
that's
but it's
what I did,
fine.
and
Anyway,
I followed you.
it,
Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have probably went on the right side and take middle stage then at that point when I was on top of you and you weren't in line, no? Or maybe.
well, it was that would have been a read because like, look, so I'm hitting you. Um,
Yeah, what if I go right now?
yeah, this is a mix up. Like, you're gonna double jump, right? You can double jump back, or you can double jump forward. They're both they're just
Well, usually it's better, right? If I go right because middle stage, no?
it's a read. Like it's not
Oh, yeah?
necessarily always better because the other thing too is you have to consider platform layout. Someone like being under a platform is a really strong position for some like the person that's under the platform. So if look at this, um you're actually on like the left side edge of the platform. So if you move forward, like look at how much the distance you have to cover to get
Yeah,
past the
I know.
platform.
There's a lot more distance, but then it gives me better, yeah, okay, so
Right, but
when
it
it's
gives me like so
easy,
it gives
I can
it gives us both things. It gives us both things. So like here's the thing. Yes, if you
yeah,
get past, if you get past, then yeah, you're center stage, which is good. But the problem is you're gonna have a harder time getting
yeah,
past because
yeah.
I'm gonna have
This is
platform
why
to
I
protect
probably went
myself.
left too, because it's easier to land. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly. So and again, by the way, that's not to say that
But then actually, no, you when I think about it, I probably just dare land a safer land than nothing, you know?
yeah, I mean, again, it's
That's just probably what I
some
did.
of this is a mix-up, right? So like, it's not like there's a guaranteed. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like there's always a guaranteed answer. You have to guess sometimes. So both of these are options, and both of them have pros and cons, right? And I'm just explaining what the pros and cons are. But there's not like a correct answer every time. Sometimes you have to guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So yeah. So again, you're doing this in
But
place.
at the beginning of this game though, I was being overwhelmed. Like I wasn't
Yeah.
ready for all of this
So
shenanigans though. I did better later.
so here's something that I want to point out. Um, so look, you threw boomerang, but then you're charging fire arrow in place. So you're already covering this horizontal
Yeah, that's kind of
distance.
stupid.
Yeah,
Fuck,
yeah,
you're
because
right. You
you
kinda
can
wrong, actually.
yeah, if you run forward, then you're actually giving yourself a better angle, but you're cornering yourself. because like
I'm totally zoning right now. Like,
yeah. Again, and the way you want to zone is you want to zone with
I think I'm
angles.
way too.
So basically, the boomerang was good.
Yeah.
It
No, yeah, you're right.
it gives you an
This will make no
opportunity.
debating. This is
Yeah.
completely good.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
gives you
yeah.
an opportunity to move
Yeah,
forward,
that
but
was
you're keeping yourself in the corner, right? So I
yeah, that
double
was
jump past
yeah.
the arrow, and now look. So now I have an angle. Like I can throw bomb at you, and like you don't have boomerang out. You don't have anything protecting yourself, and you're in the corner. So
And
now
I'm taking out a bomb too, and I'm
yeah. But even if you hadn't,
yeah.
here's the thing. Even if you hadn't taken out a bomb, this is a bad position for you because now, like this is what people mean by stage control, right? So I'm forcing you, like I was forcing you to like do something because you're in the corner, right? And I'm throwing bomb at you, right? And like, what are you gonna do? Like, boomerang's gonna be very slow.
So I jumped to avoid the bomb.
Yeah.
Picking out my own bomb.
You still get caught, I
Stupid.
think, but because you could have double jumped
Yeah,
this,
because
but
because I took out my bomb.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get out of it.
but
I
but
thought that my single jump would be enough, but it wasn't.
sure.
Not even close.
Yeah. So now the thing about it is, again, like I'm forcing you into angles, and the thing like when you're in the air, you can't shield, right? I mean, you can like air dodge, but you can't shield. So I'm forcing you to like pick options, and then like
Yeah,
even if you did double jump, right? Then I'm limiting your options of like where are you gonna land? Are you gonna land on ledge? Are you gonna land at the corner? Are you gonna
Or
land
on the
on the platform? And no matter where you land, I should be able to cover it. So I'm forcing you.
Yeah,
I'm forcing you to do something unsafe.
Okay. Okay.
So again, like same
But at
thing
the
here,
beginning, I
right?
was,
So look at this. So boomerang is cutting off, landing here.
This is why I jumped above.
Right, exactly. But then because you jump,
You forced me up.
I forced you, and now look at this. Now I'm using fire arrow to cover above you, or to cover above the boomerang, and look, and it catches.
And then I try to throw the bomb, and she's completely useless
Because of the platform.
She's trying to stop you from the arrow.
Yeah. So you see that? Like
I know you're gonna throw an arrow.
I forced you
bomb.
high, and then I covered high. Did you see that? And then now after I hit you with the arrow, it cancels your because you're in hit stun, it cancels your momentum. So now I know you don't have double jump. I know you don't have double jump, and I know that you can't get close enough to me because you don't have enough aerial drift as Young Link to get close enough to me. So that's why I'm going for this additional arrow, because I know you have to land, and there's nothing you can do. Like you can air dodge to like ledge, but that's also a bad position, right?
Yeah, that's.
So look, so I'm just charging it because I know there's nothing you can do.
Thinking.
There's nothing you can do, right? So you're gonna have to land, and boom, I can just catch you because you have no options. Right? So now same thing.
Close, right? Oh no! Why did you throw another one?
I thought I was gonna catch you before your tech landing, but yeah, I could have approached as well.
Yeah.
Both options are fine.
Definitely after the second and get a good hit in there.
Yeah.
A good sword in.
And then now look, I'm reading your tech roll in, boomerang.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
You do that like the Sephiroths do.
And even if you had tech rolled in place, again, I'm setting up a boomerang and I'm setting up free pressure. See, it covers everything. It covers everything because you're already in a bad position. It's not like the options you're picking are bad, but you're having to guess in disadvantage. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yes, for sure.
And then I missed that was supposed to be a short hop. I missed it because I full hop.
Yeah,
full
that would have been a
it would have been a true combo. Yeah. Yeah, it would have been a true combo. That was a very high nair.
And then you do that up there?
Yeah, I did up smash up B. And see, this isn't true. You actually you're at a high enough percent. You had enough percent, and you had good DI. So I don't have any true follow ups off of this. There's nothing
what
true.
About back air, though?
It's not gonna reach. It's not gonna reach fast enough. It's not. Yeah, it's not big enough. See, like I go for it, but like you're. Yeah, it's there's not.
I mean, I always tried to DI it, but I thought it would still be able to hit.
No. Yeah, that was a good DI. Again, like you have to recognize like which distances like you. There's nothing true off it sometimes. I mean, you go for it anyway because it's like if you had landed, then sure it would have caught you because you landed. But because you jumped away, like I didn't get anything true off it. So that was good. That was good that you jumped away because there's nothing that I could have done about it. Now. Now again, I can try to cover your landing, but you're gonna be so far away that it's gonna be really hard for me to cover your landing.
Hopefully I fast fall. I don't remember if I did.
Yeah, you
Hopefully I
do.
did. Do I?
Yeah, and then you
Yeah,
throw.
do
That
I
was good.
do, but with the boomerang.
Yeah, but that was good. That was good because I couldn't have gotten close enough to you. Like
And you
Young
went
Link
and
isn't
you over
fast
too.
enough. Young Link isn't fast enough to get there. So the boomerang is good. You're
Yep.
covering your landing. So this was actually good
Yep.
because if I ran forward trying to catch your landing, then I would have gotten hit by boomerang. Now I didn't run forward because I knew that I wasn't gonna be fast enough to catch your landing. Does that make sense?
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Wait, did I just go for an air? That's so stupid. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I was being overwhelmed. Can we skip like a little like
Sure.
20 seconds when I do better?
Sure.
Like this is also like I don't always feel like this. Is a little bit I was a little bit overwhelmed at the beginning, but
Yeah.
I did get better later. So
You
that
did.
I'd like to know about.
Yeah.
Probably there. We can probably start from here.
Here.
Start from here
Okay.
from the edge guard.
Okay. So yeah. So I'm in a
So I
disadvantageous
did the
position.
angle up,
You throw out
but it
boomerang,
didn't
which
work.
is fine. That you're covering this, so you're
Oh,
forcing me.
geez,
You're forcing me high, right? So now the question is,
yeah.
how are you
I'm gonna
gonna
go up air.
punish
Up
me?
air.
You can up air, you can forward air, you can arrow. So let's see what you do.
What
So
do I do?
you shield.
Oh, I'm so dumb. Well, why did I do that?
I'm not sure. I'm not
Oh,
sure. I don't. Yeah, this
my
obviously is
God,
not. This isn't a good
bad.
option for you, right? Because you have all the advantage, and by shielding, you're giving up like frames of advantage. You're still in an okay position because you can jump out of shield, but yeah, you are limiting
I can always
yourself.
up air at the last second, but it's still horrible. Why did I shield?
Yeah, and
What
see,
did I do now? Did I up?
you
I let
up
go of shield,
aired,
so I went for my
you
down
up aired,
air.
but you did it late. So then we ended up trading.
Yeah.
My down air with your up air. By the way, Art Young Link up air beats Young Link down air. So you just did it late.
So I think honestly, I wasn't confident that I would hit you right away. I needed more
Yeah.
time, I guess, because I'm not that.
Yeah.
Much. I needed more time, so I took my shield out to be safe, and
Yeah.
then waited for my opportunity, but it was way too late. Or
Yeah.
that's probably what happened.
Again, same thing, right? Where you're just holding shield. Like, so I covered high, and then I'm like, okay, you're probably just gonna keep holding shield.
Okay. Then the tether grab is good, and then
Yeah.
okay, this is whack. This is what I said actually. That like Nair comes out faster than up tilt, so that's
Yes.
understandable. Yeah.
So. Yeah. So look, you're in end lag from rolling.
Oh, from rolling as
yeah.
well too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's horrible. Yeah. But yeah, so I do too many of those. Like I come back and roll, and I shouldn't do that. But I'm trying to come back and roll so that I can have a little bit more to work with. But it's bad. Thank you much.
See, like, so here, just something interesting to think about is. So here, I'm in a bad position, right? So you use
And
boomerang.
Why did I shield? Oh,
I'm not sure. But yeah, so you use boomerang to cut off options, and now look,
I don't care anymore.
I'm trying to stay away from your range because I know that you can pressure me with up air. I know that you can pressure me with like forward air. So I'm trying to like toe this line of like being right outside your range, right? So I'm doing this like drift back and then covering my landing with a boomerang. Now, yeah, you like again you roll away, which is strange. Because again, you're pressuring me.
I don't even want to explain my dumb moves anymore. They're bad. I can see them. Like I never really do VOD reviews like this, and like when we do it frame by frame, I realize like I don't really do like sometimes I do stupid shit that like.
Yeah,
like
I mean
sure,
it happens.
In the moment when I do it,
it makes sense, right?
Like to give myself more comfort and like and also try to like because I'm saying like, oh, I'm gonna do that, but I don't know. Like it makes sense when I do it instinctively, but when I look at it from like a logical standpoint, it's just dumb.
Yeah. By the way, so this was good.
So,
Here's something good, and this happened multiple times because I was testing you on this, and it's good. You started adapting. So again, you're in the corner, you're in a bad position, and so I started like trying to jump forward, or sorry, run forward, dash grab you. And the good thing is you adapted. You adapted by by jumping when I was approaching you. So because again, I know this happens multiple times, and it's good because you're adapting to. You had gotten hit by this like 3 times before in the game, and now you're jumping when I'm approaching you, which is good. It's adaptation. Now that's mix-ups. That's again like where I'm talking what I'm talking about with like the unreactable range of like you have to guess. So you're guessing correctly. Now, granted, it's probably better to do something other than fire arrow. Like you, like again,
Yeah,
if you're
I mean it's kind of dumb. Like,
yeah, like if you're expecting
it's
me to
it's not
run
much
in,
easier to
you
hold
could
an arrow like
you
that.
can find a better way to protect yourself and a better way to like punish me.
Yeah.
Probably doing like
Yeah.
a landing like soft nair or something. It's
But
better
then
than a
again,
fire
I
arrow.
remember
But
exactly
yeah.
why I did that. Is because like I wanted to hit you with it and then combo you back to like where we would be more even.
Yeah, though
With like an arrow, right?
I'm too high percent. I'm too high percent for arrow to combo. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I think maybe it was the kill confirm arrow. Kill confirm I was like
Yeah, but
fishing
look,
for that.
you see this?
Okay, oh yeah, this is way too much.
Yeah. So it's
But honestly, like I stopped caring about explaining what I was trying to do because I understand that it looks just it's just stupid.
no, you're good. No. Again, like, but like this is why it's good to like figure out why we pick options and like why options are good or not. I mean, it's not about feeling stupid. Like look, I took out a bomb and you killed me for it. Like I could have double jumped and not died, right? I mean, I obviously like I didn't measure like the end lag correctly. I mean that happens. Like everyone makes mistakes and everyone has to guess in this game, right? It's just about finding how we can play better. So.
Yeah.
Okay, see again. See, I knew that this happened. Again, this is good. You're doing adaptation. Like you're jumping instead of like standing and shield when I'm running up to you. So that's good.
I went for the nair there, but that was probably an obvious thing to shield. So I don't know
Yeah.
if it was still good. Like it's good. I do a lot of nairs to cover my landings.
Yeah,
Because I
they
feel
they
like it's
can be
better to
good.
land with a nair
They
than nothing. Right?
they can be
But it's
good.
because if I
Um,
have a hit out when I'm landing,
yeah. So
at least if you come close to me, at least I have some type of option. But then again, there's like to it.
no.
Obviously.
No. Look, you're right about this. So here's the thing. Nair is a very good option to cover your landings. You just have to figure out like if it makes sense or not. So again, and by the way, this is like this is a guess, and you have to guess. So like if you're above me and you're coming down, nair is good to like stuff out me jumping towards you in in a lot of situations. A lot of times like your nair will beat people like jumping towards you. So yeah, like nair is a very good option to like stuff out a lot of like air to air, right? Sometimes though, let's say if I shield it and you end up doing soft nair on my shield, then that's worse because then I can like shield parry or I can punish you out of shield because high aerials are
Yeah,
way
this is
less
what
safe.
happens as well, too.
Yeah,
People-
high aerials
people
are
just
less
shield
safe
it.
than
People just shield it.
right.
Yeah.
But high aerials are less
Punish
safe.
for it.
Right.
There's also this like fucking thing that I learned when yeah.
Yeah. But again, so like high aerials are less safe than aerials closer to the ground because you can still do nair, but if here's the thing. So if someone's shielding and you do nair right next to them, like on the ground, then it's gonna be like -2, and it's gonna be very, very safe. But if you do a high nair, like at the top of someone's shield, it's gonna be
Yeah.
more like -5, -7. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, makes sense because the reason is also because well, first of all, it covers my landing, but also I know that like if you land with a nair and it hits, you can go for a down tilt and
Yes.
you go for a forward air.
Yes.
And you can combo you can get so much percentage
Yes.
out of just the falling.
No, 100%.
So,
And
like, I was thinking in my head like it's good because
it is
it
good.
protects
No,
your landing.
no. Listen, you're right. It is good.
Combo the hell out of it.
I agree.
But, no, but the thing is, like some
Mhm.
people, a lot of the times they will shield my nair and I'll get punished for it.
Yes, so that's why it's all mix-ups. That's why it's important to like figure out if like it's working or not working.
Okay, good. So for like mix-up terms, what's better? So for mix-up sakes, so what do I use other than nair to land safely then? Or I just went like regularly.
Yeah, so you can use nair. You can use if they're not super close, you can use boomerang. You can also just use movement. You can use air dodge, directional air dodge. You can do B reverse fire arrow to get like to get movement. You can use down air.
B reverse is hard though on
Of course.
on Wi-Fi.
But those are all. I'm just giving you options. So those are all things you can do. You can also do down
But
air.
consistency, like
It
Down air. Okay,
it
down
just
air. Yeah.
it's gonna depend, right? There's a lot of factors. There's not always like one perfect solution. It's gonna depend on what your opponent's doing. But those are all options. Those are all valid options.
Okay. Can we take a 5 minute break and
Yeah,
then
of
I think we
course.
have like okay, so we have like an hour left. So
Yes.
can we take a 5 minute break and then have it still an hour?
Yeah,
I'll
of
be right
course.
back though.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Okay. I'll be back at like what time is it for you? What time is it for you?
I'm at 3:55, so 4 o'clock.
Okay, 4 o'clock. We come back and we do until five. Is
Yeah,
okay?
that sounds good.
Okay, cool, cool,
Okay,
cool. I'll be right back.
sure.
Hello?
Hello. Welcome back.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, hey. Okay, so are you ready to continue?
Yeah, actually, since we only have an hour, I'd like, I don't know, if I want to do VOD review for the
Okay.
like,
Do you want to do games instead, or what do you want to do?
uh, let's try a new game now. Let's try a new game, and then we can VOD review that new game,
Okay.
maybe.
Sounds good.
But I don't know if I can't guarantee that I'm going to be changing all of what you
Oh, of
said.
course. It
I
takes
took it to
time.
heart.
Yeah.
I definitely took it to heart, and like I'm going to change it, but I don't know if it's gonna be
No, of
right
course.
away.
No,
I'm
no, no,
gonna try.
no.
I'm gonna
You
try.
you shouldn't expect it to be right away. It takes time to change your habits. So 100%. Okay, let me
Yeah.
create a new arena.
Because the game is so fast paced, right? Too. So like
Yes.
a lot of the times, like it's instinct, like playing for you, and like
Yes.
not every time, but like for like small interactions, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
8C8. Oh wait, it's DC8 JC. Okay, I sent you the new arena link. Um, question for you.
Yes.
Uh, who like who do you think I should play? Like, or do you have a preference on who I play against you?
Maybe like I don't know if only if you're good with like Martha Lucina, but I don't want
Yeah.
you to play like if you're bad at
No,
it.
I'm good with Lucina. I'll play her.
Okay, then maybe that'll be good because it can tell more about my projectile usage since you don't have any, I guess. Maybe
Right.
that makes sense.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm a little scared now because I know you're so much better. Okay, hang
No, you're
on.
good.
Okay,
You're doing a good job.
thanks. But I gave up a lot of stage control. I went to the edge and stuff.
No, I mean it works. You're doing a good job.
Thank you. Okay. I just think. See there? Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh! No, I wanted to jump up deep. That's what I wanted to do. I just felt like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
good.
Okay.
See that? I fast forward the first one. I didn't fast
Mm-hmm.
forward the second one though, unfortunately. Wow,
Okay.
I didn't believe that would work. Actually, I thought that was a blunder. See, I fast forwarded it.
Yes, it's good.
Yes, sir. Oops. No, my boomerang could not come out right. Yeah. You also said stuff about doing cleaner aerials in a way, if that makes sense, you
Mm-hmm.
know? Trying to do that. Oof, that was risky. I don't know why I rolled towards you there. Doing VOD review is good because now I'm kind of doing it mid game as well. I don't really
Yes.
usually do that.
Uh-oh.
No!
You're good. Nice.
This won't kill. Yeah, I should
No.
have upthrowed there maybe so I saw it.
Upthrow
And
wouldn't have killed either. And it's probably better to you could have done maybe like a back throw so you don't stale your forward throw or up throw.
okay, true. Okay, I got you. So that I still have the control of the stage. Yeah.
Nice.
No, but this helped a lot actually. You don't even realize. Like,
Good.
even if it's not stuff that you told me, but
It made you
it's
think
stuff that
about
you
it.
told me about. It's stuff that you told me about my mentality, and now
Hmm.
it affects more things than you would know.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I
no,
mean?
for sure. Nice.
Because
Oh,
like you
almost had
told
it.
me, yeah. Because you told me like don't wait and shield, but then you explained it so much in detail, like I needed to hear
Mm-hmm.
that like it changes other things that I do because of
Because
that
you're, yeah,
mentality.
exactly. No, that's really good. I'm glad. That's what it should be.
So I feel like I've argued a little bit, but now. Oh no!
You're fine.
I mean, I still got a little bit of trouble killing right now.
Whoops.
So was that bad? What I just did?
Um,
Like that?
I can't remember. I'd have to think about it. That'll kill.
Back to you.
Up throw, forward throw. Yeah, they both will kill that percent. That's good.
Okay, cool. So this was bad. Was that bad what I just did there? I did it instinctively. Cause like,
Going
so
to
here's my thing.
ledge.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hit you. But like when people spawn here, I know they have invulnerability, and I never. I'm scared to always get hit by it. So like, I'll throw a bomb, maybe do this, and then try to.
It's
I don't know if
not.
that's
It's not
probably not.
bad. It's all mix-ups. So obviously, staying on stage is better if you can, do it safely. But it honestly, going to ledge isn't the worst. Especially because you're not a kill percent. If you were at a higher percent, where like you might die from going to ledge, then it'd probably be worse. But it's not a bad option. So no, I think your option is fine. Obviously, there's other things you can do. You can do like MD, like movement, like on stage, like you can like
Yeah.
jump around. But no, going
But
to ledge
jumping
isn't
around isn't
bad.
the best, like you said. So it would be like more like kind of running. But then the thing with running is that it's kind of like predictable. I'm either running left or right.
Yeah, but you can mix in shields, right? You can like like because like you think their opponent's gonna swing at you, so you can like like run shield, like go to
Exactly.
platform shield. Again, like shielding on platform is
Yeah.
a lot stronger than shielding on the ground. Like shielding
Oh,
where
maybe so when they
yeah
spawn, I could start with like doing something
yeah you can do
easy.
something like that.
But then, okay, cool, cool,
Yeah.
cool, 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 cool. Oh yeah, that was you're at 8%. I'm stupid.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It won't combo till about like 80%. Nice.
Thank you. Now I should have kept the
That
pressure,
was an
but I kept
early
it too long.
aerial. That was an early
Yeah,
nair
yeah.
you did.
So the thing here is that I kept the pressure too long. Like after I did this, I didn't. That was unnecessary. Like there was no way that would connect.
Yeah,
So that was a
exactly.
mistake for me.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. I overextended basically.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Good.
Yo, let's go.
Good. Yeah, that's
Oh, I
risky
missed.
because if you miss it, obviously you would have died. But it's good if you hit it, obviously. And there it was guaranteed because I was in end lag, so that's good.
Yeah.
Good. That was good.
Okay. That was stupid,
Almost
right?
died.
But it's
Yeah, it
gonna
was
work.
it was a little bad, but you're fine.
Nice air done.
Thank you.
That was kind of a lucky. Oh
Nice. Oh,
no!
you fast fell it.
I
You didn't have to fast
no, I
fall.
misput it. I misinput it. I wanted to do a nair, but I did a
Yeah,
fair.
forward air would have hit too if you just hadn't fast fell it.
But I fast fell because I wanted to do the. In my head, I was doing the nair.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense.
Because the nair would have killed anyway, and it's kind of easier to hit.
Right, right. I agree. Generally speaking, there are situations where forward air will be better, but yes, you're right in that situation.
Hmm. That wasn't a good grab, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't true. It's a read. I mean it's not bad to go for
A
reads.
read. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like it's a question of like are your reads working and are they worth it? So like going for reads isn't inherently bad, but yeah, it was a read.
Okay, cool. Ooh, that arrow was risky because the boomerang was blocked, and it was close range. Ooh, let's go!
Hmm.
But you don't really play it. You don't really play this team now.
Yeah, but I mean it's still good. Also, honestly, Wi-Fi makes some stuff different. I don't really like playing Wi-Fi too much, but you're doing a good job
I
though.
play
There's a lot of
always.
stuff you're doing
I always
well.
play. Thank you, man. Thank you. I always play it online though. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. That I don't know what I should have done because I was trying to cover other options. Oh, I didn't fast forward it, but it's okay. Oh wow. I'm gonna take that sudden death. I don't care. Let's go. Maybe I win. Ready? This is
Okay.
it. I just need something.
I thought
I
you'd
don't
dash
care.
attack.
I have a
That's
better
funny.
chance of winning with a sudden death.
No, yeah, you got it. That's good. Um, yeah, so I think your projectile game was pretty good with the platforms. Again, it's like Wi-Fi's kind of weird because it's like it makes trying to like whiff punish a lot of stuff harder. Like so it's actually good. Like it's
I
very
still think I still think I could have played much better. So I don't know if you want to review that one because
Of course. I mean, we both could have played
um
much better, but yeah, I think your
yes.
projectile game though was better.
So
I
maybe
think you still have to be very careful with your with some of your up airs,
actually so
and some of your
maybe it'd be better. Yeah, go on, sorry.
I think you have to be
Sorry.
more careful with your aerials because that's where like even on Wi-Fi I was able to get a lot of whiff punishes on you because you were doing unsafe like early aerials.
Okay. It's definitely easier to talk about it when there's a VOD review. You're right.
Mhm.
Maybe pick a character that you're really good with, so then that we both try our best, and then obviously I'm gonna lose, but that's good because
Okay.
and then we can talk about it because if you played not the best, and I got it only because you played kind of bad, then you
Right.
know it's
I
better
get what
if
you're
you played
saying.
optimally, and then I I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, I get what you're saying.
All right, cool. I'm not the best against this character, especially the one that's fast, like
Mithra,
Mithra.
yeah.
Yeah. So that was a good punish, I'm sure. Oh, what? That wasn't true? What?
Yeah.
Oh, bullshit.
I know. This character cheats, bro.
Oh, what? That wasn't true either? Well, that would never be true, but like the way that you could just like use that that counter thing. That's crazy. Ooh, I'm missing a lot. Okay, that's good. Yeah, because I roll in. Ooh, no, no.
Whoops.
Good. Oh, you fell out of it again.
Yes.
This is what the younglings need to. This is the reality of the younglings. Okay, see? Okay, right here. I thought I could do up smash, but it didn't work. Cause
Right.
like you were landing like diagonally towards me,
And
and I was doing up
and
smash. It
remember that's the angle I talked about that we're bad at covering.
yeah, you're right. That's
Yeah.
literally what you said too. That's crazy. Oh whoa, that was way too far off. Oh, the read,
Nice. Up
the read
air.
again. Yeah, a lot of reads.
Yeah, that's good.
That was a dumb move. But then again, I was just trying to read you again. Oh no! I tried to up tilt you again. It didn't work. That move kind of broken a little bit, a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh no, the arrow didn't cancel it. I don't know if that was true actually, because I know that move has not a lot of end lag.
Hmm.
The X smash up to. Ooh, that was a lucky bomb actually. I'm super happy that I caught it again. But ooh, yeah.
Nice.
Thank you. No,
Whoops.
die.
Nice, nice, nice. You got it.
Oh, wait, why did I? I wanted to run, not walk away. That was so
Yeah.
bad. I'm a turtle trying to avoid some stuff. Oh, nice dash attack. There we go. Yeah, this is a good one. So that boomerang, I guess, was too unsafe. Oh, okay, yeah. No, 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 no.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. Too close. It's good move, but too close, too close. Oh, yeah, see, there you go. There you go. Yeah, yeah. See, I coached you there. No, no. Right, yeah, from further away is good. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, I was just
Can we both review this one?
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Um, let me get hop on then. 1 second. Stop streaming.